yes, I have taken the time to reflect on it. And my reflection, I don't see it as being wrong. I just see it as being a stage that we all go through. You know, it's just like that for little white kids and rich kids. They get to go to the military academy or ROTC, or they get to take all of this energy and put it into the armed forces. And for a young black male, a young Puerto Rican or Hispanic person, we got to put this in the streets. That's where our energies go. That's the only place we have to put it. So that's where we end up putting it. So that's what I did. I don't feel like what I did was so evil. I just feel like the way I was living and my mentality was a part of my progression to be a man. $1 million life insurance policy on me. If I was to die today, then my daughters, they gon' eat. Okay. So many artists out here dying in these streets. I just wanna leave the legacy I started with these beats. Rest in peace to the legends, all the rap gods up in heaven. If you ever drop the classic, then you know that we still rapping. Meant to be forgotten, that's the reason for this session. Thank you to Pop for teaching all them lessons. We love you, Nipsey, and this is my deep reference. I get down on my knees every night and give confessions. I be reaching out to God, just make sure she get the message. Please, just make sure she get the message. I am Nipsey. I just hope that when I die, that they miss me. I just hope that when I die, that they miss me. I am Nipsey. I just hope that when I die, that they miss me. I just hope that when I die, that they miss me.
Let it air out 1 second. Talk to him, Jones. Okay, here I go. I'm in the hood every day, like every day was a rainy day. Got the little homies like the rain, bridges go away. Hoping it'll wash me out. That's a joke, detergent, Listerine, Ocean's Tide. Still wouldn't wash me out. Watch me now, watch me later, watch me in the past. With a flesh to sustain now, and a spirit built to last. You haven't got a ghetto's the only question I ask. Cause the future's the only difference between now and the past. Do the math.
I was talking to the people in the struggle and was like, you know, if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm gonna walk you to where we in the direction we need to be going towards. So I think, you know, just in terms of intention, Pac was a street dude, right? And he represented thug life on the surface, right? But you get into the message and his direction, he was really a revolutionary and trying to lead people, and trying to, you know what I mean, offer a positive direction without being preachy and without being so-called holier than thou. And that's what I meant in terms of like Tupac and my generation. Like, you know, I come from gang culture. Yep. I know Chicago, this is a city of gang culture, but it's a self-destructive way of life. But that's what we was raised on. And it's a delicate balance to try to say something else to these young people and even to your own generation, because it's contrary to what outside is what's going on. So it's about being strategic and leading people.
What up, what up? What up, what up? Hey, y'all. This is your best lady friend, Miss Coco, and you are tuned into the Honest Hours right here on My Radio Chicago on Sunday nights, 7 and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And who else I got? My co-host, Mr. James, acting up over there.
One and only.
And my newest co-host, Miss C. Chanel.
You know it. Hey, hey.
We are interviewing. It's Poets Night, y'all. It's Poets Night, y'all. And if y'all know y'all best lady friend, y'all know I love me some poetry. I got Z Nicolay in the building, y'all. Absolutely one of the best. Like, I love seeing you do your poetry.
Thank you.
Like, for real, you are amazing.
We ain't gonna talk about which show. Wow. I was hoping I heard that.
You stupid.
Which one?
You got a appointment with somebody.
That's
You know?
exactly how we starting off, right? Okay. Just jump right in there.
Yeah, we
Just
know.
jump on in.
I've been waiting on women like that, you know.
So, Miss Nicolette,
Yes. What's going on?
what got you started with poetry?
Actually, I caught myself starting off rapping, but it was all gangster stuff, and it really wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
But I would say that I'm inspired, truthfully, by this guy that I used to date.
Okay.
It
always take those love
Right.
situations to
did a
inspire
good
some
thing,
stuff.
right?
Yes.
He did
Men always
that.
put you on
Absolutely.
There you go. But yeah, he had asked me to write him a poem, and I did that, and he enjoyed it, and I kept writing for him, and
Okay.
he was actually incarcerated. So I went to go visit him one day, and he was like, "Hey, won't you spit one of them poems?" I'm like, "Well, I can't." He like, "Well, why not?" I'm like, "Cause I don't read them. I just write them and send them to you."
Right.
So he like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he sent them all back to me, so I was able to read my work, and man, I was on like an emotional roller coaster. Like,
Oh,
I might have
wow.
something going on here.
Okay.
I just kept writing and just kept writing. So collectively in my mind, I started back in 95. People say before then, but I just started performing about 10 to 11 years ago.
Okay.
Then I started hosting and promoting and producing my own show and opened up my own company, Butterfly Entertainment.
Okay.
So,
Yes. And we got more information on that because we got a show coming up
absolutely.
this month for
we will.
y'all. Y'all gonna love it.
Absolutely, they will.
So, like, we're gonna give you guys, like, we got some stuff for y'all tonight. Like,
Oh, man.
we got some dope poetry for y'all tonight. So make sure y'all keep tuning in for the rest of the show. Okay, because you don't know when we gonna do it. You know, because we be spontaneous up in here sometime. You know, so we go with the vibe, how the energy is flowing, you know. So if that's during the next 20 minutes, you just never know. So
Hello.
keep watching. For those of you that are watching and you guys want to get in to these topics with us tonight, make sure you call us 630-465-0229. Okay. So, like, what's your favorite kind of poetry to do? Because I know there's like different genres of poetry, right? Okay.
I just like to write.
You just like to write?
So yeah, it really doesn't even matter what I'm writing. I just like to write. It's a God-given talent.
Mhm.
It's never in a million years that I think I was going to grow up and be a poet. I call myself want to be a teacher when they asked me when I was little. So never in a million years. So I just like to write. You know, I have gotten kind of labeled as this erotic queen, erotic mistress.
Queen. Mhm.
Thank you. I
Queen,
appreciate
right.
that. I appreciate
For
that.
real.
Nobody do me like do that like that.
Yeah.
Do that.
So,
What up, Annette?
So I like doing erotic poetry for people because they enjoy it. But I write about anything and everything. So whatever
Okay.
your needs are, I'm here for you.
All right, y'all heard that.
Heard it.
Whatever the need,
I write
okay?
for it.
Z Nicolay
Yes.
is here. Go ahead and get the people your social media information.
That's what's up. So you can find me on Facebook at ZeeNicole, or you can find me on Instagram at MZNIKKIE1016. I'm going to repeat that. On Instagram, it's MZNIKKIE1016. On Facebook, is ZeeNicole. I do talk back.
All right, she definitely does, you guys. So make sure you guys hit her up for your events, for whatever it is that you need
Anything,
some
divorce,
poetry
party.
for.
A new business for you.
Say again.
A new business for you.
What's that?
Like, you know, they got OnlyFans, right? You can have just only
Only
audio,
poetry.
Only
You know what I'm
audio.
saying?
Only audio.
You know,
You better speak it into
You know.
existence. If it makes
Bring back
money,
the
it makes
900
sense.
call, you know.
Yep, they sure can.
Mhm.
219.
You know what I'm saying? $9.99 a minute.
I love it.
On that note, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get back into a little more music. And then we got some topics we going to bust down. We got some more questions for Miss Z Nicolay. And then we also have Kwesi Guru coming in a little later on the show, you guys. So, huh?
Can I get a second?
Yeah.
To, you know what I'm saying, your outfit, as usual, looking banging. You know, let everybody see the fit for the night.
Okay.
I
gotta
got
show my
Fit for
outfit.
tonight,
I got to show my outfit tonight.
you know.
There we go. Bam.
Boom.
And look, if you want to see the shoe,
Bam.
wait, you
They
can't see it over here. Hold
No,
on,
you gotta go all
hold
the
on.
way to the camera. There it is.
Just have to let you know everybody know
Thank
what's
you,
going on.
James, acting up. I can
What's going
always
on?
depend on you for my
Come
company.
on, man.
Thank you. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna get into a little bit more music, and we are going to come back. The next song y'all about to hear one of my favorite rappers, Spirit Jalea.
Okay. That was on cue.
What I like. What I like. Flavor Boy exclusive. And she know. What I like. And she know. What I like. What I like. Got me in love for the first time, Nadia Johnson. I can feel it in my heart, so deep in my conscience. Give me a second, tell you how I really feel. God came to me himself and told me this was really real. The greatest pain I ever felt is when I hurt you. Visions of you not in my life is my worst view. I'm trying to get you back at home like a curfew, so I can taste your lips and smell your perfume. Yeah, girl, you stimulate my senses, and you can count on me like a census. I love you for a million reasons, thousands not to mention. Beautiful mind, perfect body, not about dimensions. Listen close and I'ma tell you what I want, boo. I can have any girl in the world, but I want you. Compromise or bond is something that I won't do. I'ma keep wishing on the star until it comes true. See, this life is too short to spend it all alone. That's the reason why I need you by my side. I don't need a ride or die, I need a wife that's living wise. And I don't have to be fun, cause my life is a surprise. See my fall, but still I rise. See, I just realized a king without his queen is his demise. And to never hurt a woman breaking hearts is ill-advised. And she know what I like. What I like. Yeah. And she know what I like. What I like. It's been over a year, I still feel the same. You seem to be healed, I still feel the pain. Jay made the song cry, I'ma make it bleed. What could go so wrong that it would make me leave? I don't wanna hate you, don't make me plead. Got me down on my knees, don't make me plead. You think you gon' love a nigga who can't be me? Got me crying real tears, this can't be me. You got a whole tattoo, say honesty's key, but you always can't be honest with me. Another tattoo that say love me, and now I'm just begging you to love me. Girl, this a thing I die for. You said you would try more. Instead of fighting it, fight for it. How do we end up in the love that's like war? It's over. You know what I like. What I like. It's a flavor exclusive. And she know what I like. What I like. Jones. And she know what I like. What I like. Jones.
Yeah. Your best lady friend, Miss Coco, is in the building. This is the Honest Hours. Sunday nights, 7 to 9, Central Standard Time. And I got my co-host, James acting up, and Miss C. Chanel in the building. This is her first night with us. Had to get some more estrogen on the show, y'all. And we are interviewing tonight Miss Z. Nicolay, writer, poet, host, CEO of Butterfly Entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yes, she graced us with her presence tonight, you guys. For those of you that want to chime in on these topics we're going to get into in a little bit, that number is going right across the screen there. The website is going right across the screen there. So, you know, if you got to get off of Facebook, you can always go here, put that website in, and listen on your phone, on your computer. You know what I mean? It's no reason not to listen. And we thank you for your time, because you could be doing anything else.
Sure.
But we thank you for tuning in and sharing your time with us tonight. Okay? So, Miss Z. Nicolay.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a few more, questions just to understand you as a poet,
Okay.
you know. So you told us you started because you was inspired by your significant other at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you find is writing easy? Because I be trying to write sometime. I go to this little poetry thing sometime and we have to freestyle right there with a topic. And sometimes I'll be like, okay, so I've written my first 2 poems my whole life.
Shout out to Pen Flow.
Pen Flow. Yes, shout out to Pen Flow. So is it easy? Or do you have moments where you just think of something and you be like, oh, I gotta write something right now? You know?
Interesting. Very interesting. Truthfully, being a poet, writing these poems is actually a calling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any of this. This is all God. Truthfully, it is. No matter what come out my mouth, this is all God.
Sure.
I don't freestyle.
Okay.
When it come to me, I better be writing it down. I always say that some of my best pieces are forgotten because they come to me and I could do a whole poem in my head that was so dope and don't remember any of it.
Wow.
So I better be near a recorder or a pen and paper. But when it comes to me, I sit there and I write. But other than that, you just give me a topic and I go, I'm going to be honest, I don't do that. It's a guy giving talent. He'd be like, write this right here. And I'm like, okay, that's really good.
Yeah, right?
Now what we
that is the
yeah.
best. That's how you know you truly talented, and it's a blessing on your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real, it's a calling, a purpose. That's what I'm talking about.
And I appreciate it.
That's what I'm talking about. Was you finna say something, Mr.
Sure. So how do you feel about other people that do it? Do you take the competition
Competition?
You know what I'm saying?
What's
yeah.
that?
Ooh.
No.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
I wasn't saying it.
Period.
Hey, it's all about the words with her. You heard what she said.
Look, I wasn't saying it in
Period.
that manner, but anybody who know me truthfully know that I just love the art and it's not a competition for me.
Okay.
That's what I meant by that. So poetry slams are going against the next poet to win a trophy and things of that nature. I'm really not into that. I just love the art and just love to see people express themselves in the way that they express themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's no competition. God all blessed us all with, something special. So we all in our own lanes
I'm
doing
a gambling
our own
man.
thing.
I got 200, 300 on whatever form you want to get against anybody.
I appreciate
I got it.
Tashi, thank you. I appreciate that. Real quick too, shout out to Callie Jones. What's up with you, baby?
Yeah. What up, Callie?
Yeah, so I'm speak.
Awesomeness. So I know we said we was gonna I'm super excited. I just love to see people in their creative flow. You know what I'm saying? In their creative space, So if you don't mind gracing us with a poem now and maybe one a little later.
Okay, so we early in the show. So since we early in the show, then I'm gonna just keep it nice and
Okay.
clean and simple.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
You see, you acting up. He like no. He like no.
He like, man.
Came up here with no drills on. On purpose.
Stupid.
Knew she was coming.
We'll get you together later. We'll get you together. I'm gonna take these out because I know I can't hear myself
Okay.
with that feedback. So this piece I'm gonna do, I wrote for a Juneteenth event.
Okay.
Let's see. It's called Beauty and the Beast. I arrived here on the back of my ancestors, scarred by whips and chains. My frame was bound by shackles that was never meant to be broken free. I was white man's luxury. He was fascinated with the coils of my hair, whether type A, type B, or type C. In my eyes held history he wanted me to unsee, because he knew I was perfect. From the structure of my jawbone to the bridge of my nose to the curve of my hips to the fullness of my bosom, he knew he should have just named me Awesome. With the audacity to be a black woman, to be me. Then there was things that he could not see, things that he could not take away from me, and that irritated his soul not to have control over my free will, my free spirit, my intellect from my descendants, my connect to God, complete spirituality. See, he knew I was good fruit. I come from good seeds. He's bad fruit. He is seedless. He could never be me. He knew that I was carbon copying. He tried to copy my carbon and make me think that it was demonic. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. So see, my melanin runs deep. So when you address me appropriately, for we are Beauty and the Beast. See, I'm maps to treasures and blueprints to pyramids. I'm mound before a mountain, so he can't mount me nor move me. And when my backbone is behind me, yeah, he know him too. The black man, my black man, chiseled from God's most precious stone. He is mighty and strong, but he is creator and protector of many generations. When he walk, the trees rattle. When he talk, the earth seems to shatter. See, his melanin runs deep. If y'all not listening, I said the ingredients. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. So when you address us appropriately. For we are queens and kings, also known as Beauty and the Beast. I am Z Nicolay.
Oh! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Hold on now.
Fan and dandy, but
That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't coming for no PG-13.
Man, that
That
was Beauty and the Beast.
Absolutely.
You guys. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was raw. I ain't
Thank
gonna lie.
you.
Oh my gosh. So we got
Hello, Colin.
someone crazy enough to call us. Okay, Z Nicolay. Where y'all at, y'all? Call back. What happened? I ain't answer fast
I
enough.
was ready for the first call. Where y'all go?
I ain't answer fast enough.
Some people don't like going to his voicemail.
I know, right? Please leave a message. We'll call
They don't
back
like
our
that.
earliest convenience.
I don't like hearing that either. I hang up early.
Call back whoever that was,
Right.
because we might call you. You know, we have the capability to do that.
I was,
We down.
Look, I was on it, girl. Like, y'all gonna talk to us today.
Okay. Like, stop playing. We will call you back.
We was excited about that call.
Uh-oh, there they go. That's another caller. You are on the Honest Hours with Miss Coco and the crew.
Hey,
Who's
hey.
this? This is anonymous.
Ooh, hey,
That
anonymous
sounds.
caller.
Hold on.
I can't,
Here go this audio's only page starting tonight.
I can't hear him.
Who's this?
Hey, I got
That sound like Callie Jones.
You can't hear him, though.
You get what you got?
Hold on. How do we can't get you over to speaker. Yeah, I got the can you hear through the headphones?
What you say, Carly? You have what?
I'm both gonna hear it.
He said he got an anonymous
Okay.
message for our new co-host.
Oh, damn. Dang.
Yeah.
You can't hear though.
You can't hear nothing on there.
Oh,
Okay, come over here.
all right. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
See
We
see
having
what
some
you're doing
technical
here?
difficulties.
We are.
That's fine.
It's okay. We gonna get new headphones, y'all.
Send us some donations.
Donations.
Cash
Donations.
App. Zelle.
Oh,
Hey, what's your message?
like you done had to get up out of whole seat.
She's ready for your message now. Thank you. Oh, e-poet.
E-poet.
I love that. I love that.
Okay, new co-host. Yes. Show
Thank
you.
you so much for that message. For sure, for sure. Keep listening in.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. He said, I'm just trying to let you know.
Who
You
said
finna
what?
be Jones for Jones.
Okay, got him
over there
Jones.
like
Yeah, nah.
James
Woo!
ain't heard
That
nothing.
wasn't
We
for
over
me
here like,
anyway.
yeah,
Whoever call it was
Okay. Okay, Kelly
That
Jones.
was a
Okay.
private call in for the host. Like, I just got something to say.
for your
Huh.
first day.
Got something to say to her.
Do you like me? Yes or no? Circle one.
Right.
Face.
It'd be Jones for me.
Stop playing with him.
She said, stop.
Oh,
Oh,
stop playing with him.
Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones.
Let me
Mrs.
find
Jones.
out. Okay.
Okay, we gonna stop acting stupid. We gonna stop acting. Well, no, we not. Oh my gosh, that was great. So getting back to our interview. Okay. So what?
He was anonymous caller.
I know.
And here I am. Look, I'm always messing up people, anonymous secrets, whatever. I be like, what you talking about? I'm up here, Kelly Jones.
She wouldn't have known
You
this.
did
Would
it,
you
like,
have known the
instantly,
voice?
like,
Because I know his voice.
That's how
I'm
it was
like-
last night when I ruined Mike's surprise party.
Oh
Oh.
gosh.
Tonight.
You out here ruining surprise.
Oh,
Sorry, Bree.
sorry.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Oh no,
I didn't know it was a surprise party.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but it is.
Oh,
Well,
They're not listening right now.
no, they're
They already
partying.
started it.
Yeah,
you know,
they're partying.
She
I was
ruined
gonna
the-
say, I
She didn't get an invitation. That's why she with us.
Exactly.
Look, she didn't get an invitation. That's why she with us. She didn't know.
They said,
Like, you done ruined it already. We don't want this energy here.
Oh my
Take the
goodness.
invitation back.
What James go? I didn't just
So-
I think he's upset. I think
Right.
he left.
I didn't do the
Like,
poem he wanted to hear. He didn't get a phone call.
Oh yeah.
I'm
James
gonna call in
is
for
gone.
James. I'm gonna call in and talk to him.
No, I'm just playing. I knew. I noticed.
Did you just say, oh, I cannot.
We stupid. Okay, so look. So Miss Z Nicolay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So like, what kind of did you read any poets coming up? Like, no. So you weren't like into poetry at all?
I was not.
Oh,
I was not
wow.
like, I know the names, of course. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Maya. Everybody know Langston. You know, you
Yeah.
hear those names. Nika's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear those. When you all hear me in the audience and I say that's my favorite poet, and he know it. Fontaine Fentress is my favorite poet.
Okay,
And I be telling
Fontaine
the truth.
Citrus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shouts.
Shout out to my boy Fontaine Fentress. Shout out to my whole Liddy committee. Ben, I mean, Misfit, Paulette.
Oh yeah.
MVP. Shout out
What's
to all
up,
of them
MVP?
homies. Lyrical Paradigm. Happy birthday, way in New Orleans, all that good stuff. But yeah, he is actually my favorite poet. Lyrical is actually my favorite female poet.
Okay.
We have a new poet that's on the scene. Big shout out to her too, Red Magic. She's one of my favorite up and coming poets. So
Okay, that's
yeah,
what's up.
absolutely, yeah.
That's what's up.
It's
That's
people
what's up.
that I know, that I be around, that I actually see. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That actually feed into me with their poems. So those are my favorite poems.
It's definitely like a spiritual feeding. I can definitely go with that because I feel different when I hear good poetry. It's just like with music, you know what I mean? And I'm a universal music lover. So, you know, it's healing for me.
It most
you know
is. I was telling somebody that earlier. They was like, you go to a lot of open mics and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, because if I'm not rocking the mic, I'm listening to the mic, and either way, it's therapeutic for me. So
absolutely.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Talking Out Tuesdays with Arrows. If I miss, I'm giving everybody a plug. So y'all show better be in my show. So when I'm out there listening, it's a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? I be needing that energy. And sometimes if I'm going to their shows faithfully and I miss it, I feel that I miss it. I be needing that energy around me. So, it's a whole vibe. And if you've never been to a poetry show, you all need to go.
You need to go.
Yeah, you need to go. This is nothing wrong with Shakespeare and all of them, but I'm telling you, this is not your ordinary Shakespeare, your mama's poetry. You need to
absolutely.
These poets, they got stories. They have stories.
Man, great stories. Oh my gosh, I love it. I was about to get into a topic.
Oh Lord, these topics are hot.
We got some topics for y'all tonight.
These topics off the chain.
So which one we gonna start with? I want to start with this one. Is once a cheater, always a cheater? What y'all got to say? We're gonna start with you because you are the lady of the evening.
Yes.
Yes. She said yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. They got them cheater tendencies. They're just cheaterish. They are. Once you're a cheater, you're always a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not cheating, you have cheated before, so you're a cheater. So
I see your perspective on it.
The way you did it. That's your time now. So don't try to
always lie.
I'm sorry?
Once a lie, always a lie?
Yeah. Once you done told the lie, you are capable of telling another lie. Once you done it, you are capable of doing it again. You are. Point blank, period. Like, own up to your truth. Stop. You don't want to be a liar or a cheater. Don't lie or don't cheat.
Right. So therefore, would you agree that people can change?
She said no.
No. So if they cheated before and they learned the lesson, whatever that spiritual lesson
what I'm saying is they are still labeled a cheater. I'm not
saying
that they cannot change, but they will still be labeled
a
as
cheater.
Some people be trying to tell you like, this is my cheat. You know what I'm saying? What if I don't feel like texting somebody from my job is cheating? How you gonna say it's cheating? What if I don't think?
What are you text? Okay, so that's wrapped with a lot because what are you texting this coworker that will even make it cheating?
Equate to that, yeah.
Right? Are you just saying hello and then on top of that,
you probably thinking cheating is texting her period.
I mean, that depends on the relationship,
right? So how we gonna say once cheat always cheater? It depends on the.
That was a whole lot because once you have cheated, you are now a cheater and you cannot remove that label from yourself. Will you ever cheat again? I don't know.
Exactly.
Can you change? You can change. Are you capable of cheating? Yes, you are because you have cheated before. You are a cheater. Period.
Oh no.
Own up to it.
It's kind of like when you get those degrees and stuff and you have nurse, doctor, PhD, cheater.
Absolutely.
You learning that. No. if say for instance,
everything we know is a learned behavior. So cheating is
if you say, let's say you say cheating is, you know what I'm saying, yo cheating. You can't say, people be making up things and saying it's a label.
And that's exactly why you have to talk to your significant other about what is cheating, what is not cheating in your relationship.
So what if y'all had to talk?
What me and you do, if we have the talk,
what if we
then
don't?
Then y'all messed up already.
Exactly. So that means I'm not even exactly. So communication is the problem, not cheating.
Y'all are the problem if y'all in a relationship and not communicating with each other.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't even be together. Don't call me a cheater because we messed up from the start.
Well, no, because people cheat.
Look, are y'all even together?
Hey, at this point, nobody knows.
Y'all need to have a talk.
Cheating is a choice. You know what I mean? So it cannot be because y'all wasn't communicating effectively. Like that should be known within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting enough communication from you. I'm not getting emotionally fulfilled from you. You know what I mean? When that occurs, it needs to be talked about. And if that person isn't willing to pretty much move effectively to solve that, correct it, you know what I mean, then okay, we need to part ways. But you know, if you were someone that cheated before, and let's say you're trying to do better, you know what I mean, like that should be the option. Like we're gonna just split ties, you know what I'm saying, sever ties, instead of me cheating on you, you know.
So let me say this, James. Let's say I'm in the bank, right? Mm-hmm. And they put a gun to my head and say, cheat on your girl. Am I cheated this too?
I mean, that was a life decision,
You
James.
have a choice, James. Look, you have a choice. No.
Right.
Why are you being put in these situations?
It ain't me. It's just
what
like,
type
period.
of life are you living?
I'm just saying, period.
What
Somebody
bank
can
are
go
you
through
at?
that.
What bank are you at? That they're not trying to get your money. They're trying to get you to
Right.
cheat.
Some of them chase banks
Why
be
was
kind
you
of
in the
crazy.
bank? Why was you in the club? Like I
Right.
was in the bank.
And who was available for you to cheat with at the bank?
the teller?
They everywhere.
Oh, the
You know that.
teller.
I can't with him.
Y'all be making up y'all cheat.
We
So
are not
my-
making up cheating. What you're talking about as far as the text message,
There you go.
text messages, that's emotionally cheating.
Yeah.
A
See?
female brung that to you. That's
Hey,
not
it come made up. It come to made up. Emotionally cheating.
I'm sorry, sir, but
Dysfunctional
that's-
cheating. Regular cheating.
I'm sorry, sir.
What
but
up,
that's
Melly
not made
Mel?
up. You have emotions, and if you are not available emotionally to your significant other, you are lacking. And if you lacking in that department, you're going to get cheated on too. Because if you
So
are
she
not
should have
there,
cheated on me.
probably so. If you're not there,
That's some truth for you.
Oh my God.
You
Nah,
over
she
here.
got cheated on.
Look, you over here like, is this, is that? So you're really not even into it. So we could just imagine
It's
how
my
you treating
fault.
her and talking to
Give me
her.
them poets,
How you
boy.
catering
Trying to
to
switch
her.
your words around. You see how the poets do it? She's trying to switch my words around. I don't even know what I said no more.
You don't even know what you said
Yeah.
anymore. You got all these different.
So what's
you got
your
all these different types of
perspective,
cheating.
Miss C Chanel? And for those of you listening in, man, give us a call, 630-465-0229. Let us know what you're thinking. Or go ahead and put your answer to this topic in the comments.
Yes.
Let us see what you got to say. That way everybody can see it, everybody can read it, because at this point, when you call in, only people with headphones on can hear you. So go on and put your answer in the comments, y'all. Come on. The honest hours. But anyway, see Chanel.
Yeah, so come on now.
Really?
No, I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater.
Uh-huh.
I do think that people can put in real work to fix any flaw in their character. And I do think that they can completely turn it around, but it's only with intent and, you know, like they have the purpose of getting better. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just say, hey, I cheated back then, but I'm not cheating anymore. And that's just it. But did they do any work to figure out why were you cheating in the first place? Like, was it a thing of opportunity, or maybe it's a learned behavior?
Absolutely.
Like, you know, it's so many different reasons that people
so many.
Like,
It is.
So many. Because he's so silly. Hey. So like you are absolutely right, because it can be a learned behavior. Like, however, their parents, like I remember I met someone and we were just talking, you know, getting to know one another. And he was just telling me how, you know, in his adult time, he felt like it was okay to just go from this woman to that woman to this woman to that woman, because when he was a little boy, around 7, 8 years old, his father would show him, his married father would show him pictures of the different women that he would engage with outside of his mom and take him to their homes and things like that, while he was doing what he do. And so when he got older, he's like, that's all that was on his mind. Like, he started dating different women that look like the women in those pictures. You know what I'm saying? So it absolutely can be learned behavior.
Yeah.
It's a culture. You know what I'm saying?
Dudes ain't like that for real.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. People have traumatic passes that make them allow for them to do things that are, considered taboo or considered least likely to be acceptable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when we meet people, we have to always consider their past, because all of our past make us who we are. You know what I'm saying? So when you vetting that person that you're dating, it's good to ask questions about their past, about their childhood. You know what I'm saying? Because they...
You can't really call him a cheater if he really like going through stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Going through stuff like what?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, dude.
Like, okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he really had to go to therapy before you try to put a label on
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
They still
Yeah,
gonna
I
label
could
him
say
as a
that
cheater.
because
He's
Why?
still gonna be a cheater.
If he's cheating, he's still a cheater.
no,
But
what
it's-
James is saying, he's gonna need to go to therapy to pretty much resolve that
that's-
issue.
No, I'm
He don't want him
saying
to be labeled
No.
either because old boy has an issue with cheating because of his past.
exactly.
Yeah, so you think he shouldn't
but
be
no matter
considered
how
a
you
cheater?
get, but no matter how you get there, you're still a cheater.
Yeah.
It's just different levels to
Yeah,
it. It's
different
always
levels.
different categories
Yeah.
for everything.
Yep.
So
Yep.
because somebody told you steal from the store, you just a thief now.
Yeah, you
Forever.
are. You stole.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You stole from the
Do
store.
it.
You stole from the store. You stole from the store. You a thief.
But you stole for your family or something like that.
You're still a thief. You a thief that
Yes.
stole for your family.
That's even worse. You just run around here. Now you the family thief. Now he the family
Now you the
thief.
family
Oh,
thief.
crazy, boy.
We crazy. Call us.
crazy.
We gonna need y'all.
Come on, y'all. We
Can't
crazy.
believe
If we
that.
crazy, as Jay's
Somebody
over here
call,
tripping.
man. 'Cause I don't understand this. I bet they got labels for everybody in their family.
We
He a
need
thief.
answers.
He dirty.
If you a thief and you're dirty, then you're a thief and
Oh,
you're dirty.
my God.
You're dirty. You're dirty.
Dirty dog.
Do it eat
You're
wash up at one time.
thieving- You're dirty,
So if you-
thieving, cheating.
So if you ain't
If
wash
you're
your
a
A
steal,
at one
you're a
time,
cheat.
If you allow you
so if
cheat.
you ain't
All
wash
of
his
that.
butt one time, that's dirty.
He dirty that day?
That day.
Forever.
That day.
That's what y'all saying.
No.
So if he cheat one day, he ain't no cheater forever.
That's
No, we're not saying he cheated forever,
I don't
but
know
what
what's
she's
going on.
saying
Oh, yeah.
comparing apples
is
and oranges.
right.
That ain't-
Now she talking about apples and oranges. What we talking about? Cheating or what?
We
James.
would consider you dirty if you dirty for consecutive days.
Exactly. If it's a consistent
So if
thing,
it's consistent with the cheating,
you a cheater.
exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. So I think we done beat this topic, right?
I cannot with him, girl.
Mahogany Misfit said, tell Z I said pound for
Let it committee pound for pound.
So we gonna get into this next topic, y'all. Let's
The
see.
real one.
Would you rather be rich and lonely
Oh.
or financially destitute with lots of great family and friends? Why?
James first?
What?
James.
We have to say first. Then we can rebuttal him.
What's the question again? What's the second one? I'm sorry.
Would you rather be rich and lonely or financially destitute with lots of great family and friends? Why?
Nah, I gotta go with the family. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't nothing without my family and friends and
I know
you
that's
know what I'm saying,
right.
people around me.
Well,
even though that bread be decent, though,
you know, because I was about to say I could go buy me some new family friends. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Family ain't always blood.
right.
Hello,
Ain't
message.
no friends.
Message. Nah.
It does say
Those of you that want to answer that question, 630-465-0229. Yeah, I don't want to be rich and lonely. I don't want to be financially destitute either. However, if I have to be financially destitute with great family and friends, that's fine with me, because guess what? We gonna figure out a way to get out of this financial destitute together.
I don't think nobody would pick that to be lonely.
No, exactly.
Look, we already doing.
That's why I'm like, I go with the latter. I go with the latter. Okay,
You
like,
know what lonely is though?
And that's what I was
lonely
sitting
mean
there
by
thinking.
your
I thought I
dang
was-
gone self, no family, no friends. Oh, that's our cue, because we've been talking too dang gone long. So this is Callie Jones, y'all. Man's World.
The ones who hold the seas, the ones who bring the kings to the world. This is for my girl, who always held me down when I was broke, and gave me everything in this world. The love, the passion and support was always there in court. It took me to my probation report. She helped turn a boy into a man without holding my hand. That's what I call child support. I need Michelle, I need Coretta. Black girl, keep your head up. Loving you forever. I can never give up. You my woman, I'm your man. Your hand inside my hand. And underneath my leadership, you execute the plan. My mama was my first love. My grandma was my second. My honor is your honor, and I'm dying to protect it. I love your body, but I want your mind. Let the whole world know you mine. She got my back, I got her front. She know exactly what I want. I know exactly what she don't. Know exactly what she don't. It's a man's world. A woman made the universe. Mother Nature made me do this. What would I be without my baby? What would I be without my baby? What would I be without my? What would I be without my baby? What would I be without my baby? What would I be without my? What would I be without my baby? This is for the queens of the world, the ones who hold the seas, the ones who bring the kings to the world. This is for my girl, who always held me down when I was broke, and gave me everything in this world. The love, the passion and support was always there in court. It took me to my probation report. She helped turn a boy into a man without holding my hand. That's what I call child support.
Take us over the road. Maybe the train. Been shut a few lives. Now all I got is some memories here in my phone. Pictures of you smiling and making me laugh. What happened to us? Why we couldn't make it last? I thought you were someone special. Never knew loving you could be so hurtful. If I could, I would go back and erase those. All those memories, you wasn't faithful. Sure had me fooled. You did. But I miss you. Sure had me fooled. But I miss you. Said it hurt so bad, 'cause you said that you wasn't like the ones in my past. You said that you were completely different from the last. All the hurt and cheating that I took from your ass. Now every time I see your face, it's making me mad. 'Cause I'm holding on to memories I thought that would last. What happened to us? Why we didn't make it last? I thought you were someone special. Never knew loving you could be so hurtful.
What up, what up, what up? This is your best lady friend, Miss Coco in the building.
Hey.
The Honest Hours every Sunday night, 7 to 9 Central Standard Time. Right here on my radio Chicago, where it is more than radio. Tonight, me and my lovely co-host over here, we got James acting up and Miss C. Chanel. We are interviewing poet, writer, CEO, should have said that one first, of Butterfly Entertainment, Miss Z. Nicolay.
Hey.
Also, audio friends.
I should have been give her hand clap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Better late than never, right? So we was getting into these topics, y'all.
Man.
And man, it's we been going at it. You know what I'm saying? A cheetah is always a cheetah. You know, that's what we came up with, because you know it's just like when you get a PhD or whatever degree. You know what I'm saying? And you put it behind your name, because that's something you've done.
Accomplished.
Something you've accomplished.
Not one time, though. You ain't taking no test.
Become a cheater. Check.
An emotional cheater. Check. Physical cheater. Check.
Check.
Financial cheater. Check.
If you guys want to chime in with us verbally, call us 630-465-0229. And if y'all want to chime in the comments, come on, y'all, don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? Go ahead and put some in them comments over there. What you thinking? So, we were talking about, would you rather be rich and lonely or financially destitute with lots of great family and friends? So, I think all of us pretty much came to the conclusion that we would rather be financially destitute with friends.
We are.
I was thinking about it, low key. I ain't gonna stop. A lot of people owe me bread. People be getting on my nerves.
You gonna take the money?
I might take it just gotta be my kids. If my kids, I'll be decent.
Yeah. You know what though? Whole
It just
time.
said lonely. It didn't say alone.
Right.
Lonely.
Right.
Wordplay.
Absolutely.
We found the what's that called? The loophole.
Man.
Yeah, 'cause it
We
didn't say
found the
lonely.
loophole. Because I was gonna say, you know, we could get the money, right? And then after you get the money, go get your family.
People always think they can do that.
No, it don't work.
It doesn't say. Right. But see, it doesn't say long. It just say long.
It don't work like that.
It's snatching that wish for it.
Dang. I tried. I tried. Okay, Mahogany Misfit said, why we always gotta pick between money and love? I know, man. Why is
They
it
never
always
have
like
both.
that?
You know why?
You know?
Because men want the love, y'all want the money, man.
Do we? No.
Women want the money.
That is not true.
It
Men
is true.
want the money. Women want the love.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
So would y'all rather
Why we all
date?
just can't want love and money?
No, ain't no end.
Why it can't be?
No, this ain't
You
no
are
beauty
so
in the beast.
in the box.
Yes.
No
You
beauty
are
in the
so
beast.
in the box. We are all out this
Out
box.
the
We
box.
getting it all. We want
Yes.
love. We want money. We coming for
Yes, coming for it all.
23. You
So
can
would
have
you-
whatever
know,
you want.
period.
Would you date a broke
Love
dude
and money.
or a
Period.
dude that love you, a broke dude that love you, or a dude that's rich? He taking care of your family, everybody that just care for you.
Now, you know what? You always ask a loaded question. It depends on my state of mind and where I'm at the time of me dating. Am I
Okay.
dating for love or am I dating for business?
You know what? I
Change
like
my
that.
words around. Good job.
I like that. I like that because sometimes it does change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the perspective, the mindset does change when it comes to dating.
I want to be a
You
stripper,
know?
I could be with this guy because it's a love thing. We got this chemistry, and then I
Yeah.
be with this guy, and it's a business thing.
So you with 2 dudes.
This is where we got. Hey, I
He
did
said
not
two
say
dudes.
that. Watch out now. We is live.
So you with 2 dudes, huh?
I did not say that. I am
Come on,
not
cheating.
agreeing
Cheating
with
one
that
time,
comment.
no.
I'm gonna put that on the
I did
screen.
not.
Read that, James. What Mahogany say?
Thank you. Pound for pound.
just
girl.
like money and happiness. Let me see if money buys happiness. We gotta gain happiness without the money, though. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all something. When my bills is paid, I feel a little happy. So
yes,
I'm gonna need
That's
that
why
money.
I say
Yeah.
want that money.
but I mean, we could get money
Y'all
for
need money
ourselves.
We want
Yes.
that love.
Y'all want money too, because y'all love flashing cars and clothes and all your man toys. You know, come on now, don't be doing that.
When
And
we
beating on their chest because
Cause a lot of, look, I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. We on the honest hours here. Okay. We are on the honest hours.
she got her hands.
Like, put your hand on your imagination.
I have dated 2 men in my life.
Together.
No.
I'm trying to see what.
He just
There's
keep
a lot of
trying to
pimping
make
going on.
everybody a
There's a lot of
cheater.
pimping going on.
Ain't nobody out here
There's a
cheating.
lot of pimping
Jay.
going on.
A
She
lot
got
of
that
pimping.
orange on for a reason.
What the orange got to do with
That's pimp
anything?
colors. That's
Pimp colors.
Pimp colors. That's a new day and age.
But no. So great people, right? And then not only from them have I heard this, but I've heard this from other men. And I'm not saying that it's wrong or anything like that. However, I feel that when God blesses you with someone in your life, right? You should not come up with your own reasons, regardless of what those reasons are, to not fulfill that purpose. So my thing is, I've heard from 2 guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
I've heard from 2 guys. You're a wonderful woman, and I would want to marry someone like you. I just got to get my money together.
See, why you
Got
said
the
that?
love and everything, okay?
Exactly.
Love is there and everything.
Why you think he said
But
that?
I got to get my money together.
Why you think he said
So
that?
when I get my
Because
money
he know you
together,
gonna want the
hopefully you
money.
will still be available.
He said that because he know you want the money.
No,
That's not why
I
he
wanted
said
him for who he was. You
And
know what
you
I'm saying?
wanted-
Or who he is.
That man said that because he wanted to. It didn't have anything to do
Yep.
with her. That's his personal goal to make sure that he's able to
Hold on.
provide for his loved ones, because that's what he's been trained up to do, is to be a provider. So when a man says that, then you step back in your role and you wait patiently, and he come back for you.
It was Carl, right? I know him.
Who?
Carl.
Who
Who the hell is Carl?
It wasn't him?
James, you
Who is Carl?
You,
Hold on. What she say?
oh God.
There you go again.
Shut
You
up,
read it?
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
We gonna move on to another topic, y'all, because it's almost about that time. Is one likely to get married after 50? So, I'm gonna go first on this
Who is
one.
these 50-year-olds that you hanging with?
What?
How did this end up being a question?
James asked this question. This was James' topic.
What's wrong with that?
How old are we?
I believe,
How old are we?
none of us are over 50,
We all in between our 30s and
40s. Yeah.
Like, really, what is the ideal age that you even feel like you believe that people should start getting married at?
There's no age. That's what I said. That's why that's the question.
How I look at it is like there's no age.
Get her the mic.
There's really no age, and then like getting married after 50, you never know what the circumstances are for someone. It may be someone who is getting getting married at a late age, or it could be someone who's a widow. You know, you never know the circumstances, and I mean after 50. It's very likely that it's probably someone who's, widowed or separated.
Divorced and just didn't want to they had to find themselves
Exactly,
for
like you
having
said
much
about
time. I think that is very likely. I pray to God that I won't have to wait until I'm 50 to get married again.
Because when you realize,
Hold on. What Miss
the
Fitz
statistics of
saying?
people-
She said any woman
saying,
wants to be
divorce.
financially stable. We're women have their own money, but a man still is going to want to provide. Absolutely, Mahogany. She said after 50, you're looking for a life partner. I'm looking for a life partner now.
That's why I asked him why he chose 50, because like what At what age are we like right now? And are we even any of us married?
No.
So that's
I've been married, but I'm not married now.
Is it likely after 35? Is it
Okay.
I'm trying to
Okay. Is it likely after 40? Let's talk about that one.
Right.
Because it don't seem like it right now.
Right.
It don't seem like it. It don't seem like it.
We almost there. Like,
You know? Because there's so many.
It's gonna come.
That's true, you know, and that also depends on the people. You know what I mean? Because you can get married at any age. You can get married again at 70. You know what I mean? If you want to and that person wants to, it just depends on where you are within self. For me, like that's what I really like believe, that it depends on where you are within self. It depends on where that person is within themselves. You know, and that's at any age, you know, because like you have so many people that are scarred and traumatized from their 20s and maybe even early 30s from marriages and long-term relationships to the point to where they're in their late 30s and up. I'm scared to do that again. You know, I don't want to do that again.
And then, you know, sometimes people be with somebody for so long that when it's finally over, they are ready to get back to them. Because you become somebody else because you blend with the next person.
Can I
that's
ask
true.
you a question real quick?
Yeah.
What is the cutoff age? Like if you dating at 50, what's the younger age can a person get married to her?
Why you keep asking me all these 50-year-old questions? I am 33.
I'm not asking you.
No.
I'm just saying everybody.
The cutoff age for what? Repeat the question.
For a person to date younger than them.
What is the cutoff age?
Yeah, like
you know what? I was just speaking to this young gentleman who's in his 50s, and he was saying that and I know he like younger women,
right? But
he was like, now that he's in them 50s, he was like, them girls that's in their 20s is just too young for him now. He needs somebody that's in their 30s, 35, you know, and it goes up. And I'm gonna go ahead and get personal real here. I used to date older men. And sometimes they was a good 15, 20 years older than myself. And I didn't find a problem with it. You know, it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you can connect, the mind state that you can connect to, the mind level, the conversations, the energy, all of that you can
some
connect
people got old
to.
souls.
So, and some people do. Yeah. Because now I'm dating someone who's younger, but he has an old soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let it out though.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
It definitely does. That's, you know, I tried dating someone younger than me before.
He's a stupid
He was like 10 years younger than me.
Oh.
And it worked for a little
How
bit.
old were you then, if you don't mind us asking?
At the time, I was, now we really getting into, you know, because then we gonna talk about the cheater
That's why I said,
in me.
oh, okay.
You know, but I was in my defense, I was separated at the time. Okay, I was separated.
Is it cheating, Brandon?
Is it cheating when you're separated?
Is it cheating when you're separated?
Yes.
Thank you.
But what if they with somebody else
That
too?
doesn't matter. You can't control
I guess
them.
y'all both cheated.
We both cheated.
You was only supposed to be controlling your
Facts.
Was it before the papers?
Huh?
Was y'all separating on papers?
No.
I would.
We was separated because he was living with his mistress and her kids.
Okay, but what he does cannot control your. His
Absolutely.
cannot control your.
Absolutely.
actions,
So at that point, I pretty much was in a zone of it should be on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't considering getting back with him at that time because I never cheated through the marriage.
all of my heads just tilted like.
I never cheated through the marriage.
You got a book bag.
Oh, we gotta get up out of here. Is this? Oh God, we gotta go. Okay, I'm so sorry I didn't get him on the show. Dang. Out of all days, they want to come. Okay, well, thank y'all for tuning in to the Honest Hours tonight. we got to get up out of here because the next show finna start, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in every Sunday. I love. You about to get started, Ray? I love that you guys tuned in with us. So love y'all. Thank you so much.
Z Nicolay, check me out on Facebook. I do have a show coming up January 28th. Z Nicolay's Erotic Escapades. I have erotic poetry, erotic dances, erotic singers, the models, the interactive games with the audience. Make sure y'all come out. $35 in advance. You can send that to Z Nicole 75. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Meet you all.
Okay. We up out of here.
Snap.